This is the Fitzy and Whipper with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Sometimes if you're quiet and it's silent, sometimes you can hear the ghost of Merrick Watts in this studio.
You can hear the laughter, can't you? I heard it.
Oh, I heard something there. There was something there.
It's terrifying.
We do adore this man. He has a brand new drink out that we need to ask about as well. But Merrick, welcome.
Oh, he's back.
Welcome
He's
home,
back.
son.
Yeah, it's like I'm like a homing pigeon. I just keep coming back in, and everyone just goes, "Well, that pigeon's manky. It's only got 1 foot now. What a terrible pigeon! It's got that weird kind of scabies behind its eye. Why is it back in the studios? Hi, I'm here.
Hey, can I just say I feel a little spoilt because I saw your better half on Saturday.
Yes.
At Bondi Junction. Georgie was there.
Yes. Yeah, Georgie said she saw you, and she said that you were really weird and awkward.
Did she?
That's exactly what she said, Kate.
It was awkward.
Weird and awkward?
No, but here's the thing. I'm standing talking to Peter Overton.
Oh, what a name!
What are you doing? This is what happens when you hang out at Bondi Junction on a Saturday.
I'm standing there with Peter Overton, and Pete's talking about his hip replacement, and then I see your wife. I've never met her before, but I know her from Instagram, and I have to process Georgie, Watsy, Peter Overton, hip. It was a lot for one small brain.
And then you
so
did
then
that.
I did a short, awkward wave and went, hi, but my hi was like, I want to give it more, but I can't right now.
Yes.
And then she was gone.
Yeah, she's running. She was running.
Would have been weirder if I chased her.
No, I also like that part where you go, I know Georgie from Instagram. That doesn't make me feel uncomfortable at all.
No, from hours of searching, like.
Sicko.
So I miss her.
Miz, you've got a drink called
Yes.
Posca Hydrate.
Yes.
Now, is Posca, is it a historical name, or is it from the texture that you used to tag every bus that you wore when you were younger?
Good question. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Actually, the ancient drink Posca is 2,500 years old. So it's been around since then. It's always been called Posca, and Posca was an ancient Roman drink that went right through the Middle East all the way to the UK. All the Roman soldiers used to drink it on the daily. Gladiators used to drink it. Roman emperors drank it. Everyone drank it. But it was made a blend of water, salts, and red wine vinegar, and they used to flavour it with herbs and honey and stuff like that. But the ancient formula was terrible.
I was going to say.
This makes sense because I think I saw photographs of you on the Gladiator red carpet.
Yes, dressed as a gladiator.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing, Kate. Hijacking an event.
What? Someone needs to go and check on Merrick Watts.
Yeah,
because he's gone to the premiere in a dress.
This is what I've... It was a dress.
I mean, I love a toga party, but
It was pretty toga.
It was toga.
It was pretty toga.
No, it was great.
But what I did is I went to the launch of Gladiator 2 dressed as a gladiator, and classic, because this is one of the things I learnt from commercial radio, is hijacking other people's events.
Love that.
And so I dressed up as a gladiator and went there, and they actually managed to let me right onto the red carpet, which was very exciting.
You were there when Kate Ritchie, her first introduction into radio. Can
Yes.
you remember that time? Do you remember that
100% I can.
first day? Well, that was coming out of Home and Away, and the first time. So did you guys
I'd done some great work with Akmal in the afternoon.
No, Kate was not a novice at all. She had some good chops. But what was interesting, first day she came to work with us. It was interesting because we couldn't get the trailer into the building.
of course.
And so we had to park. I've been cut off. Somebody's turned off my microphone. Is it Kate? Kate's turned off my-
What about the time? Talk us through whose idea it was to pierce her nipple.
Oh, yes. Nothing to do with that. Had everything to do with that.
I remember we were in that
Yes,
studio.
yes.
I went privately in there, and then you came to the door.
I did come to the door. I was invited to the door. And you said to me, come in here and take a really close observation of this. And I went, I'm not comfortable, Kate. I'm not comfortable.
Oh, you know what I did think was awful was that there must have been bets on when I first started how many days it would take me to wear a tracksuit in at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I think it took maybe 4 shows, and they said, yep, here she is.
In a tracksuit.
In the lounge.
That's the hours.
No, I did love those days because I have to say, if you guys hadn't opened the studio to me back in 2008, I wouldn't be sitting here doing breakfast now.
Well, I'm sorry.
You're to blame.
I apologise sincerely, Kate. I had no idea about the repercussions.
This is an unbelievable story about one of Australia's favourite icons. I had no idea, and this story's just been revealed. A while ago, there was a promotion for a famous show called Bananas in Pyjamas, B1 and B2. I didn't realise it was Australian. I mean, I just assumed
B1 and B2?
Yeah.
Serious?
Really?
Well, I just thought maybe it was from somewhere else. Or...
Really? The ABC, unique.
It's one of the most successful
Yeah.
franchises the ABC's ever had. That's their cash cow.
I feel like a fool.
Don't.
They went to promote B1 and B2 around the world, suggesting that there might be different districts that could be interested in the program. They dropped into Russia, and as it turns out, Russia was so excited by B1 and B2, the Russian mafia decided to steal B1 and B2 costumes.
You've made this up.
No, I have not. No. So, when it came to leave Russia, they found out who had stolen B1 and B2 outfits, got in contact with them. They explained very clearly, we are Russian mafia, and if you want B1 and B2 back, we need $100,000. Bearing in mind they took $20,000 to make.
That's why the Masked Singer, that's why they had to can the Masked Singer, because the costumes were
Costumes are
so
too much.
expensive to make.
And the Russian-
Plus- and also
stealing
because it
them.
was a show, but it was...
Weren't you on there, Watsy?
No.
Weren't you the giant prawn?
No. Singing and dancing are a hard no for Watsy. But I'm surprised that were the humans attached to that $100,000? Right,
no,
okay.
thank God it was just the costumes.
Right, wouldn't you just say to Russia, I tell you what, how about I give you $5,000 and you give them back to us?
That's not bad.
And then just negotiate from there.
How long have you been a negotiator for?
It's pretty
my
easy. I
gosh.
watched
Yeah.
a movie called The Negotiator.
Oh, right.
Speaking of money, didn't you spend a lot of money on an animal when you were working on breakfast here?
I bought Michael Jackson's
Bubbles.
chimp. Yes, that's right, Bubbles. He was for sale, and without any authority whatsoever, at 6:10 in the morning, I bought Bubbles the monkey for $10,000 US. And then I had a meeting at 9:05 with Dean Buchanan that did not go well. It did not go well.
He doesn't get it. then.
He didn't see the value of the chimp exchange. And I was like, bro, this is going to make you money. And he goes, I do not see how this chimpanzee is going to make us money. I'm going to go, it'll make you $1 million. And
Well, I
he
think
was furious.
The minutes from that meeting is in the time capsule, and there's a word in there that rhymes with Carmichael Hunt. So
All right, we move on. Enjoy your Posca drinks. Watsy, great to see
Thank
you, buddy.
you.
See you guys. Great to be here.
Love it, mate.
Go and buy a chimp.
Fits in Whipper with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.